Alright, hello, and welcome to Red 2 Chatter, the show about everything Star Wars. It's been a while since I've said the little, what is that, bumper? Is that a bumper? Or is it like a slogan? Or tagline? I don't know.
Tagline.
Tagline. Anyway, I'm Dallin, that's Jay, and that's Ryan over there.
What's going on?
And, yeah, we are just three brothers who just talk about Star Wars all the time. Even in our regular lives when we're not doing the show.
Right, it kind of consumes everything.
Yeah.
Not everything, but a big chunk.
Big chunk. So we just watched, well, Jay just watched, Ryan and I watched it last night. But we watched the mid-season premiere of Rebels.
Episodes, what,
1
10
and
and 11?
10 and 11, I think, yeah. Doom and Jedi Knight.
Jedi Knight.
This is going to be a spoiler review, so I'll put a little time card as to when we'll stop talking about it somewhere around the screen. I don't know where it'll be. but yeah, I'll put a time card. Just click on that, and then you'll go straight to
Right,
where we're
skip
not done.
over it. Right.
Yeah, where we're done talking about it. So I guess we should just first off start by addressing the elephant in the room.
Yeah, the death of Kanan.
Yep.
The death of Kanan Jarrus.
Yep. Surprised me that it was that soon.
Yes.
That's what surprised me, yeah. It was on the very first episode of the mid-season.
Yep.
He
Premiere.
blows up.
Yeah, I thought maybe it'd be towards the end, but I guess they do have to maybe spread these deaths out if they're going to kill off a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking a good chunk of them, aside from Hera and Chopper,
Aren't
Yeah.
gonna get-
are fair game for
Yeah, I think-
for elimination.
for deaths.
I think Ryder is probably going to go
Alright.
out.
Some of the
Side
well,
characters.
Rex we know makes it too.
Yeah, Rex we know makes it.
So yeah, some of the side characters, Ryder, the younger kid that's with them now. You know, who knows what happens to
Yeah.
them. But the core group,
Zeb might go. Sabine maybe. No, Sabine lives because she meets up with Jyn Erso.
I could see Sabine actually joining Saw Gerrera's group
Me too, actually.
after seeing this episode and sort of like her reaction to Kanan's death. Like she just wanted to go
blow them up.
eye for an eye
Yeah.
type of thing.
Yeah.
Well, but then she stopped Zeb, though,
Right.
from killing Rook, so
Right, so then she kind of
Which
went
was
back to...
huge mistake.
Yeah.
Why would you, when you got friggin' Thrawn's right-hand man, and you've got him down, and Zeb's just punching his skull in, why don't you just let him kill him?
Yeah, just let him kill him.
That would have been the smart thing, but...
Or capture him.
Or capture
Yeah,
him, yeah.
put
But
him-
Sabine stopped him, and then they spray paint him up and send him on his back to wherever, back to the...
I'm like, yeah,
town now.
sending a
Factory.
message is great, but having a bargaining chip is even better. So, like, I think it would have been good.
I'm not sure how much Thrawn would care.
I know
Oh, yeah, like, I'll
he's pretty
eliminate him.
trusting of Rook, though.
He is, but like, is he just a pawn? If
True.
he gets caught, you're just a pawn.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, right.
And Thrawn, I think I would see Thrawn as just a guy, man.
He's just a pawn. The chess game is what I'm all about.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna sneeze.
But yeah, like that part, both Ryan and I were just sitting there like, why? Why'd you do that? Why'd you? I mean, sure, if you capture him and you try to interrogate him, I'm sure Rook would say nothing
I'm sure.
Yeah.
to you. But like,
I would have just
I
let
would've-
Zeb just
yeah, I would
pound
have
his
just
skull until it was mush and
Yeah.
then just call it good.
And then finish him off with a laser blast.
Yeah, and then maybe send him back, his
Right.
dead body back.
Yeah, there you go.
to the
Yeah, that
Empire.
would be a message right there.
Yeah.
That would have been the Saw Gerrera's way.
Well, that would have that would have been that would have been
Yeah, that
maybe a
would've
way to rattle Thrawn a little bit, even though he's pretty unrattleable. And, he's not very easily stunned or
He's not easily phased.
phased by things, but
Yeah.
that might have actually scared him a little bit.
What may have thrown him off,
His plans. It might have thrown
him off enough where he's like, well, maybe I don't know these people as well as I
thought I did.
Yeah, because I think not killing Rook was actually the predictable way that Thrawn would have seen coming. If you would have killed him, he'd be like, "Wait a minute, I thought
I
these
underestimated these
people."
people
Yeah,
and
I
what
thought
they're
that
willing to do for
Right.
their cause.
Yeah,
But to get back to the Kanan, I'm not surprised how he went out though, saving Hera's life
No,
and everybody else's life.
Right.
That very interesting way to die, just getting blown up on a oil refinery.
Yeah, on a fuel,
on a fuel
fuel
cell.
pod.
Yeah, fuel pod.
It drives you nuts though, because you're like, granted it's in the moment and you don't know what you would do, but friggin' what was the young guy's name? Ezra could have saved him.
Yes.
Pull him with the friggin' force.
Uh-huh.
He was pushing Hera, grab him and pull him at the same time as he's holding back the.
But that's kind of
fire.
a panic.
Yeah,
that's
you don't
in
know
a
what
panic situation.
Yeah.
You freeze up slightly when that happens. And it was just at the worst possible time, as well. That
Right.
because
Hera just said that she loved him.
Yep. And then all that crap went down.
Pretty much.
Yeah. It was literally
Yeah,
right
he didn't
after
even have a chance to say it back before.
he died. Yeah.
He kind of made a joke. He's like, "Oh, that's just the
drugs.
Drugs
drugs talking."
Yeah. That's just the mind probe
Right.
talking.
The mind probe drugs talking. But it was a good episode.
Yeah, it was very
That
good.
one was really good. The second one, they should have killed Rook in the second one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
And
was the second one.
It was a little bit strange
With the wolves.
with the wolves talking to Ezra, and it's just in his mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just sitting there by
Yeah,
that pillar.
yeah.
It's not really happening, I don't think.
I kind of thought that the wolves part was pretty cool, though weird, because it was very mystical and very fantasy.
Yeah.
And there's something in the Jedi Temple
That's dangerous.
that's dangerous and it's destructive, but it also contains knowledge. My guess is that's a holocron, maybe.
Or one of the early Jedi texts.
Yeah,
Could be
the
in there.
Jedi texts.
Page turners. They were
Or not.
Yes, they were not.
But yeah, I'm wondering what's underneath the Jedi Temple that Ezra's probably gonna go and try to find.
Right. I mean, is it something that we've maybe seen before?
Or is it something new that's going to help them out in their cause? I don't know.
Right.
Because he's like, that's our first mission, so he thinks it's important enough to go right now because they have kind of a little bit of an advantage with the fuel cells down, so therefore they can't create any more.
Right, because they've actually realized the actual destruction that did take place when those fuel cells went up, and what Kanan was able to do is they pretty much put an end to that factory building stuff.
Building war machines for
Right,
the
which
Empire.
also leads to Thrawn's project not being a success, which is going to force Orson Krennic's project, which we know is Stardust or the Death Star,
Uh-huh.
to
be
the
built.
forefront.
Yeah, because they were kind of competing for, apparently, according to Moff Tarkin, not
Right.
Grand Moff Tarkin yet, but Moff Tarkin in the second episode. Was it the first
First
episode?
one.
First one.
ep-
It's first one.
The first episode that they're competing for basically money. Even I don't understand that, but I didn't think they really. I guess they got
Funds,
credits,
yeah, they got
funds,
funding.
and probably resources like human,
Right.
people to build.
For their project.
So their projects, so they're kind of in a competition. Thrawn and Krennic are. Well, we know how that ends. So maybe this is what causes Thrawn to lose the funding for his TIE
Defenders. Yeah.
project.
Now, I did say this in an earlier part when I was doing this alone, when I actually reacted to the, when I was going through the trailer of the mid-season. And at one point or another, they have the Rebels capture Price. I don't know when...
you see that in those trailers.
You see her in like handcuffs, and I think Hondo is standing next to her, so we get some more Hondo eventually. And then the one the one Black Sun chick that Sabine's friends with, she comes back as well. But I'm interested to see what happens when they capture Price, because she pissed Thrawn off majorly with the
Maybe Thrawn serves her up on a
Platter,
Yeah.
maybe.
It's like, sorry.
Yeah, because he was extremely pissed off because they just lost.
Yes.
More than likely, he's just lost his race for his
Defenders, yeah.
defenders to be built
right.
and get the funding because she blew up his ability to make anything.
Right. Stopped production of it.
Yep.
One thing I do love about these episodes is the callbacks. So we do get to hear Grandma or Moff Tarkin say, talk about Orson Krennic, which we know from,
Rogue
One,
One.
and talk about his Project Stardust, which we find out,
Yeah.
So all that is starting to come together.
Yeah.
Plus, you get the callback to the interrogator droid and the sound it
that
makes.
sound it
Yeah,
makes.
yeah.
Man, that thing takes you back every time I hear that.
Right.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
And then you just hear, you can just close your eyes and just hear the door shutting behind.
Yeah. Princess Leia as they're going
Uh-huh.
after Princess Leia. It just takes me back. Like, I was just thinking, like, when I was a little kid watching those movies,
Right.
like, if I was homesick or whatever, I would just pop in the old tape of Empire Strikes Back or A New Hope or Return of the Jedi and just watch it, and then I'd rewind. Back in the day, people, you had to rewind.
You had to stop and rewind.
Rewind it.
Yeah,
You
yes.
wait for the rewind, and then you could start it again and just keep going. I mean, I wore those tapes out.
Yeah, we both did.
Yeah, those tapes were pretty much toast by the end of their lives.
Yeah. I really would like to see Galen Erso sometime in this show make an appearance. I think that would be really cool.
Or Krennic, yeah.
Or Krennic.
Both of them would have an opportunity to make.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And I mean, if Jordan gets her way as to how she wants it to go, then Thrawn and Galen Erso might have a bit of a talk, and Thrawn might be the one that gives Galen Erso the idea of a weak point in the Death Star.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I still don't know
that's-
how far along the Death Star is at this point.
Yeah,
Yeah, the project, I don't
Yeah.
know.
but
Because it's close. I mean, we're getting
Yeah, you're
right up to the point of the events of Rogue One.
But yeah, that's what our sister Jordan wants to happen. Is Thrawn talks to Galen Erso and kind of like gives him the suggestion of making a weak point to destroy the Death Star with, which I think would be really interesting
Yeah.
if that's the case. But yeah, I will say probably though the fight between Rook, Sabine, and Zeb, even though I don't like the way that it turned out, it was still a really good fight scene.
Yeah.
A lot of good choreography and stuff going on with all the characters. All these flips and tricks and hits and stuff. I always like hand-to-hand fighting in shows. It's always been one of my favorite things. So, yeah, I really like that scene. But overall, good episodes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I really enjoyed both of them. Even though the second was the second one was kind of like an episode to get your mind around Kanan dying and like deal with that. It wasn't like too intense, really.
Yeah.
They didn't keep ramping up the action and stuff. They kind of let you think about it a little bit,
Yeah.
along with Hera and Ezra
Yeah.
as they were going through it as well.
And it was a sad episode. Cause
Oh, yeah.
You knew it was going to happen, though, so it wasn't like it wasn't expected.
Right.
But still, it was, like,
Because these people aren't around, and if they were around, where were
were
they?
they in a new
And
hope?
why
Yeah,
weren't
you
they
have
being
to-
utilized?
You have
why-
to explain it.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why most of them I think are going to perish.
That's
Right.
like, you know.
We know Hera doesn't because she's in Empire or she's in Return of the Jedi in the Forces of Destiny
Right.
episodes.
Yeah.
Yep, she has a conversation with Han,
Han
Solo.
Solo,
So.
And only Chopper's there, though.
Yeah, Sabine's not there, Zeb's not there, so
Ezra's not there.
Ezra.
So-
Well, Ezra can't be. He's got to be.
Ezra something has to happen.
Happened
Ezra.
to him, yeah. I don't know what.
And-
Maybe there will be a little bit of a hint of a new series. I don't know. That'd be interesting if there was. But, yeah, I don't know what's going to happen to Ezra. His fate is completely beyond me.
Well,
at this point.
in my opinion, he has to die because
I can't-
there's only one. Well, I guess they never did say that Luke Skywalker is the last Jedi.
Jedi.
They said he was our last hope.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean there can't be other people out there. And then there's like, oh no, there is another Skywalker, and then we know that's Princess Leia. So there's actually two Jedi,
There isn't.
or two people that can use the Force. So
And we know that there's actually more than that.
yes,
That they just haven't been taught or...
yeah,
You
for
know.
people that can wield the Force.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, we know that they're
They're
out
just
there.
not Jedi.
Right. I personally think Ezra will die at the hands of the Emperor.
Yeah.
The
Or
Emperor.
Darth Vader.
Or one of them. I think more the Emperor. I think the Emperor will try to recruit him to replace Darth Vader.
You know,
Yeah.
he won't do it.
Right. I know. He just won't succumb. So then you shall die.
I would like to see Sabine go to Saw Gerrera And then the only thing that I can think of Zeb doing
Would be going back to his home
is
planet.
going back to his home planet or dying.
Right. Those are, I think, his two options.
Yeah.
Or he just gets lost in the mix, which would be sort of sad.
Yeah.
That would be kind of sad.
All right, what's our first story of the day?
Alright, so done with Star Wars spoilers. Hello, all of you guys who skipped that. So we got Hasbro reveals plethora of new Solo toys and more at Toy Fair.
Yeah, Toy Fair, or New York Toy Fair was this past weekend.
Oh goodness.
Can we get like a toy fair that's not on the coast?
That's close. Well,
just not on the coast. Closer to where I live.
Somewhere in the Midwest, preferably.
even somewhere like
Even
St. Louis or Kansas City
or
or
Texas, Dallas.
Dallas would be okay.
So here we got the first one with Woody Harrelson's character
Yep.
and Solo.
Yeah, those are the Black Series.
I like his
God, I'm gonna
white
have to start
coat.
collecting those. I've never collected any Black Series. I have 0 Black Series figures.
I like his white coat.
They're just so expensive.
Got some Holdo.
And a Rebel.
And a
Yeah.
Rebel guy back there.
What's this one?
I see.
I think that's
Kylo Ren.
holding the blaster shot
Yeah,
Oh,
holding
okay.
that blaster shot.
Yeah,
from Poe
that's pretty cool.
in Force Awakens.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Got Grand Moff Tarkin.
Yep, and some droids in front of him.
The R2 unit and whatever that one is. Army Green R2. Princess
Second
Leia,
Hoth.
Hoth,
Here's where
Yeah.
Here's where I'm starting to get more excited.
Zuckuss. I'm getting me that. That is.
I got a
Gamorrean
That was
Guard.
a good
Gamorrean
And
Guard.
a
I'm-
Forlone.
I'm
And
gonna
a
definitely.
Forloom in the background
Yep.
there, if you notice.
Oh, who's that back there?
Is that a Lando?
That's
and,
Lando in the skiff of disguise. It looks like either that or it's...
Oh, yeah,
It's
Lando.
Lando in
It's
his Jabba's palace disguise.
Yeah. I'm definitely getting
What size
Zuckuss.
of figures are these?
That's DJ Canto Bite.
I'm guessing they're probably the same size as most of the Black Series. Like,
They're either the
that
6-inch
big.
or
So
the
the
3 and 3/4 inch.
There, I think that's where the... Unfortunately for me, that's where it's going to
If-
go. Is it's going to go to
If they're
the Black
3 and
Series
3/4 inch, they're only available at Walmart though.
Yeah, it drives you nuts.
got Rex and Wolf.
Yep.
Porgs.
Porgs.
That's
Now
the
this
one.
is
And
coming into the
Afra.
vintage,
The vintage ones. So like, I have all of them except for 2. I'm still missing 2 of the vintage
back
package.
series, package series.
I would love
Dr.
it.
Afra.
Those ones
I
are
want that one.
Hard to find. You know how
That's-
hard that one's gonna be find.
That's my
Because-
number one that I'm after.
I would love to
Yeah,
have
that's gonna
Afra
be-
and her 2
Droids.
droids.
You know, it's just gonna be hard to find because those vintage ones are hard to find in
B1
general.
something.
Right.
Nobody carries them. I mean, and if they do,
They
it's like
only
a
come
pack
out
of
in a
like
couple.
4, like
Right.
4 or 5.
And they
That's
only-
all I have.
Right.
And there's like 3 of one guy and 1 of the other.
Yeah,
Just
it's
drives
gonna
you
be
nuts.
it's gonna be tough to find.
Got a transport ship where you can put a figure inside of it. If you
Yeah, I
want.
think that's what.
That's the cargo bay of the Millennium Falcon there. That middle
Yeah.
piece that pulls
Yeah.
out.
That's pretty
That's
cool.
missing in the After a New Hope.
Here we
There's
got
some cool ones there too.
Wampa.
Yeah, the Wampa and Luke and his basically this Luke
Yep.
Yeah. And then we got
and Princess Leia.
Princess
and her-
Leia. This is actually
her
starting to
Hoth
feel
gear.
a bit more old school now, like, to be honest.
Well, we're getting some of the older characters, some of the classic characters.
There's the Emperor
And
Yep.
Snoke
and Snoke.
behind him.
There's a ton of figures coming out.
Oh,
man.
and look, it's that one dude, the guy in Force Awakens, who's
Yeah.
like, but it's still, but it's still operational, or
Yeah.
whatever he says.
No damage.
Yeah,
no
but
damage.
no damage.
That's the guy.
Yeah, but no damage.
And then we got in the back, we got Chewie, and it looks like we got Kira from Han Solo.
Yep.
Okay, those
And the
are the
packages.
regular packages.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what's
that's
gonna right. That's gonna be their regular 3 and 3/4 inch
This-
packaging.
The ones I
This is
collect.
interesting. They're going for, instead of a white and red, they're going for a white and yellow,
Gold, yeah,
Right,
Yeah.
the gold background.
which I like.
yeah. I like when they change it up.
Yeah.
It delineates the series. You know, the different packaging.
Here we got the, I can't see what the heck that is.
I don't know, but that guy looks really cool.
Snoke's head is blocking
like,
his name.
He's definitely on like a
Colder looking
cold
planet.
planet because he's got that furry
furry
like cowl.
Hood, yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool looking.
He is like.
That could even be Han for all I know. You know, it's hard to tell.
Alright, we got this guy,
I think that's just a
Stormtrooper Mimbon.
That's probably the name
Probably
of
the
the
planet that he's on.
Yeah, or
So
the-
that's
So that gives you a
gonna
little
be-
bit of a spoiler in the Han Solo.
Is that the
There's
camo
a-
one that we saw of the Lego version of
maybe,
him?
maybe.
There's a little bit of a spoiler there. There's a planet named Mimbom.
That's a Lando there.
Lando
That's
right
blurred
there.
out there in the
Yeah.
front.
Yeah.
A lot of different websites were publishing these pictures. So I mean, you can go out there and just like Google
There's
New York
so
Toy
many
Fair,
pictures.
and you can get all of these Star Wars.
Don't know who that guy is.
Nope.
Nope.
We got
Phas-
Chewbacca and a
there's a
Phasma.
And some sort of, I'm not sure
I
if
think
this is
that's
like a
like-
droid. Or if
like-
it's like the little gun thing
I
that
think
comes
that's a
with
gun.
Chewie.
It's on
A
the
turret,
next one. If
yeah.
you look at the next picture, there's a little picture of. I think it's that gun there.
Oh,
Yeah.
exactly.
It comes with that guy.
Maybe it
whoever
comes
that
in
guy
a
is.
2-pack with those two guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, whoever this is.
It could be.
That's Han, I think.
Is
It could
it?
be Han.
Just all beat
Just
up
with
and
his-
dirty.
with
And,
the
Yeah.
chain around.
look, they're both chained.
Chained. Yes, they
Huh.
were chained together at some
So
point. Probably.
maybe what I'm thinking, maybe what if
this
they
is how,
maybe they meet in a prison and they escape together, and
Yeah.
that's how they get
Han
their life debt.
right, maybe.
He
Han gets Chewie out,
saves
saves him.
Chewie's life.
Yeah, that could be.
Maybe.
Or maybe they're like a chain gang type of thing, where they're chained together. They're daisy chained
Right.
together.
That's my guess. Is he was
Having
chained
to work together.
Because look at what side Han's chain is on and what side
Yeah,
Chewie's on. They were probably chained together.
Yeah,
Right.
daisy chained together.
Could be a spoiler. Eh.
Could be.
Movie's coming pretty soon.
Yeah, it's coming.
Probably in the beginning of the movie anyway.
Right,
It's-
probably the very
so-
first 3 scenes.
Yeah. And then we have whatever these are. I don't know what these are that you posted, but
There were just some more cool pictures from the Toy Fair.
all right. So we got like Darth Vader's helmet and like a little case that he
It
As
looks
it
like
is.
his like little chamber that he's
Yeah.
in on Empire Strikes
strikes
Yeah, I
back.
just got the
We
helmet.
just see the back of his head.
Yeah,
it
Empire. Yeah, where he's like,
Right,
take us out of the
puts
astral
the-
field. So
That
I
is
can have a clear
honestly one
communication.
of my favorite moments in Empire
puts the
Strikes
helmet
Back.
back on him.
Yeah, that's probably one of my favorite moments in
Yeah,
Empire
that case
Strikes
looks like that thing he's in. That
yeah.
pod. The little.
like a
Back. Baby. It's like the Christmas. It's like the holiday special. Remember, like the little Wookiee that
It's like the
that he
Furby
has?
edition of Chewie.
of Chewie. Yeah, the Chewie Furby.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. They got the
Then
Millennium
we.
Falcon.
That's the one that carries your figure.
There's some what's it called back there?
Today-
Forces of Destiny's back there.
Today was when
Oh,
Ahsoka
okay.
was supposed to come out on Forces of Destiny.
There you go.
I'm gonna have
That's
to stop
her
by.
figure.
There's
I'm
a
gonna stop
better-
someplace on the way home.
there's a better look at the Millennium Falcon from the Han Solo movie, though.
Yeah.
So yeah, the dish is like
Flattened, yeah. It's
against
not
it.
up on like a. And maybe it can just move up and down, and Han just always left it in the up position because maybe it's broke in that. Like,
Yeah, you couldn't.
stuck
you,
in that position.
It was like
Could be.
right. And he just
just
never
couldn't-
bothered fixing it. It's like, it doesn't really create
So
any
back there, I
drag.
see some Forces of Destiny. I see ones we've already seen before. So there's the Leia.
That's Ahsoka's legs right there.
Yeah,
That's-
that's
and I think
awesome.
there's a
His
Han
legs,
Solo picture over in one of those, right?
I see a
the next one
I see
over
a
from-
Kylo Ren maybe
Yeah.
right there with Rey.
Yep.
Yeah, we're supposed to be getting a Kylo Ren. I think I read the Ahsoka one comes out today.
These are pretty sweet friggin'
Boxes.
toys, man. You haven't seen those.
Yeah, they're cool. Like, and opened, they're really nice. They got the
Yeah.
Ray one up there.
Yeah, my Rey one.
Yeah.
This is my Princess Leia one.
Seriously, if you haven't picked up a Forces
Any of the
of Destiny,
Destiny
you
figures,
should because
yeah.
it's good. They're really good.
They're high quality too.
Mm-hmm. They got like
Dallin pulled his out of that package. That one's
pretty detailed.
they're pretty
Yeah.
detailed and they're very articulate and they're very posable
Yeah.
for what they are. They're really really nice toys.
Yeah.
Okay, there's another picture of the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah,
I noticed it's got blue paint instead of the orange paint that you see on the Millennium Falcon.
There's that piece that comes off the front of that. So he's
Is it
gonna-
time for trivia?
Oh, we didn't bring our trivia cards down.
Hey, didn't bring any of the trivia cards.
cards.
down.
No.
Dang it, Mary.
Did he knock something off?
No.
Or he just put
No.
his feet up on her?
Hey, just messing with it.
There's the Bausch.
Right?
No,
Or
that's
no,
not.
that's not the Bausch.
That's
What is
is that.
What is that?
Padme?
Oh, it's
Oh,
Padme.
Padme. We need a
Where
Bausch
she's,
one.
where she's hiding in as the pilot.
Yeah.
And then they blow up the front of her ship
Mhm.
and kill her decoy.
We need a Bausch one.
Yes, I would love to have one of these with Princess Leia in the Bausch disguise.
There's
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 the
the
Ahsoka.
Ahsoka. There's the Kylo Ren and Rey one. There's the one that I have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one's right back there.
And then
That's
That's a generous
Jyn
there in the
Erso
package.
in the package in front. I can't tell if
That's the Padme.
Padme.
How is
yeah.
that Padme?
And
Okay, the one I don't have.
Leia with the R2.
Yeah, I need that
I
one.
think the
too.
Padme comes out when the Ahsoka one and the
Okay.
Kylo and Ray one come out.
I swear I've seen that. There's a Luke one too.
With
and
a Yoda.
Luke with a Yoda. There's a Chewbacca one with somebody too.
Yeah.
That Leia one with the R2D2. I swear I saw it one time, and I've never seen
it
and I've
once.
never seen it again. And I should have. The packaging wasn't the greatest, so I didn't pick it up because all of my
exact
stuff
same
stays in
picture.
the package.
Okay, so there's just a Chewie one. I don't know who he comes with.
He might
but
be by himself.
maybe. He's got a lot of. That'd be kind of cool though to actually have a Chewie figure with actual, like hair.
Right. Instead of just a plastic.
Yeah, so just plastic mold.
Yeah, I've seen that one, but I have yet to. I only seen it once, and I didn't pick it up because the packaging wasn't the greatest, and I've never seen it again.
And just more Force of Destiny. Just keep scrolling through.
All right, here we go. These aren't the Black Series, but they're not.
No,
They're
those
more
those
like these
tall,
guys.
like 12-inch dolls.
Yeah, they're kind of like
Right?
those.
Yeah, they're like these guys more. Lando, Kira, Chewie, Han.
whatever that stormtrooper is.
Yep.
Back there.
Look at all the money that's gonna go away out of my wallet and out of my bank account.
There's all the porgs down there. There's all the little figures right there.
Yep. Yeah, those are the ones we saw earlier.
There you go. Got a
Closer up.
clearer shot of them.
Yeah, like I said, there's tons of different people who took pictures and stuff. You can Google, like, the new Han Solo series figures, and I'm sure they'll all pop up if
There's
you want
like-
to check them out.
I think those are,
The Micro Force.
yeah, Microforce guys.
What was the other thing I was wondering if they're gonna do pretty soon? Those metal tech things. Have you seen those for? They do Disney character ones, so I wouldn't be too surprised if you don't see those. Like there's Harry Potter ones. They're
Oh, they're
like
little small.
They're really small, but
Right.
they're like pewter. Like, the little pewter metal. I think they're called
Figurines,
metal
yeah,
tech
little-
or something
yeah.
like that, or
Yeah.
And
something.
they also have, like,
Or metal
some
die
of,
or
like-
something like that. Die cast.
some of them come with, like, little play sets
Yeah.
you can display them in.
I'm just wondering if eventually you'll get a Star Wars ones because they do have Disney and they have Marvel stuff out there already.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't be too surprised if they don't license,
Right.
because Disney owns all of that, if they don't license them to do Star Wars stuff as
Yeah.
well.
We got the Wampa. Then we have Maz.
Yep, Maz and K2SO.
K2SO.
So
We
there's
got
tons of them coming out.
Kylo with his cape.
That will just see how well they freaking distribute them around the country, because around here a lot of times I can't find stuff.
The rare ones. We can
Well,
get-
some waves I've never got, like the Rogue One or the Rogue One wave, whatever 3, where we
Yeah.
had Jyn Erso's dad and
Yeah, but Galen.
Galen,
I'll be
and
right
then
back.
there's couple. There's a couple other guys. Nothing.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he leaves us hanging when we're going to talk about Star Wars Battlefront 2, and you and I know nothing
About
about
these
Star Wars Battlefront 2.
That's all right.
That's where I come in.
But anyway, Star Wars Battlefront 2 had an update to rebalance heroes, whatever that means.
Basically makes them less overpowered. Well, like, because, say you play as Han Solo and then another guy plays as Darth Maul, there's a definite, like, power difference.
Right. Han Solo shouldn't be able to beat Darth Maul.
Yeah, so basically that's kind of what they did. Gave a little bit more buffs to, the lesser heroes with just the guns instead of lightsabers, and gave the guys with lightsabers less defense, so that way they can't just tank all their shots and kill everybody on screen with no sweat, without any, like, threat of going down. And then gives more credits for duplicates. That basically means when you open up one of those freaking stupid loot box things, if you get a duplicate of
you already
what
have
you already
what's in
have,
there.
you just get credits instead, which is stupid because honestly what you should get is scrap, because that's what you need in the game to freaking buy more loot boxes, so whatever.
Yeah, they should just give you the equivalent of how much a loot box costs, and you just go use that to buy another one.
Exactly,
You get one
yeah.
you don't have,
Yeah.
right? Well, that make more sense. Well, maybe not, but I don't know.
Yeah, but that's basically it.
Okay.
For that's all that means. Hold on, let me close out of there. Alright. Hasbro reveals first look at Solo 6
So these are the
Black.
6-inch.
series. Oh man, look at this guy.
Yeah, that's the one that this intrigues me the most.
That
The
trooper.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
look at
trooper.
him.
I love his legs. Like,
Like, he's
Yeah.
got like mechanical
Right.
legs.
he kind of reminds me. Remember when I was telling you guys about the dark troopers, the big, huge
Yeah.
cyborgs that were made into stormtroopers? He kind of reminds me of that with his legs.
I don't know if they're just like
Boots.
boots that he's like has his regular legs in, and they're just like
Yeah.
made for certain
Terrain.
yeah,
Or
a
Like
certain
maybe
terrain.
snow.
certain.
Like
Yeah.
heavy snow, so he just can maybe stay on top of the snow without making
Or he
a
just
dent.
crushes through it real easily and just walks right
Yeah.
through it like it's
Right.
not slowing him down. He doesn't have to pick his legs up. He just,
Yeah,
I don't know. He's really cool looking.
Right.
though.
I can't wait to see him in action, and hopefully he gets some good action in the movie.
Yeah, some actual play time on the movie.
Right.
there's Kira. I like her coat.
I'm curious to see what her role is gonna be.
Yeah. I don't know if like she'll be like a love interest for Han, or if she'll be more like the girl Han grew up with, and like they're kind of just like buddies, but they're never like had anything
Yeah.
romantic ties or anything.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who knows?
Lando's cape is shorter than I expected. Because
It's not really long in the movie though. It's not all the way down to his ankles or anything.
it's down to his calves.
Yeah, it might
Yeah.
be calf length. But yeah, this one it's a little shorter. It's only it's
He's
like
got, like,
almost
a
waist height.
It's got like a scarf
Yeah, you can
kind
tell
of thing.
Lando's like more up on the fashion sense than Han or any of the other characters seem to be.
And finally, we have Han Solo himself, if it will load. There you go.
classic.
Looks like a Han Solo.
Yep.
His classic
like-
blue pants.
I like it. He has
His jeans.
his thigh holster.
His thigh
and-
holster that goes around his
Yeah.
for his gun.
But yeah, very cool. I'll probably get up that. I'll probably
Yeah,
pick
I
up that guy.
might pick that guy. But I do have one. No, I have a couple of the 6-inch Black Series figures. I've of course got the Ahsoka one. I've got a Rey, and I've also got one of the Target exclusive Stormtroopers. But I might
Don't you
pick
have the
that one
Imperial
up.
Royal Guard one too? Or did you never
And-
pick that one up?
I got that one in the smaller figure.
Oh, the smaller figure.
And the Ahsoka in the smaller figure.
Okay.
I got two of the Ahsokas, one open and one not open. They were on clearance for $4 at Walmart. I couldn't pass them up.
Heck yeah, I mean, when they're on clearance, you definitely want to pick them up.
And I didn't, I was going to open them. So they're actually pretty cool. They look really good on my display shelf. So
And then next topic that we have is John Kasdan and Alden Ehrenreich discuss why the Millennium Falcon looks different in Solo.
I think through most of the pictures we've been able to put it together. But I think they're also going to talk about like the cleanliness of it, why it looks so pristine.
And also maybe why
Yeah.
there's no gap.
It might be
Right.
so pristine because
It's-
Lando owned it and he
Right.
freaking keeps his stuff looking nice.
Right.
Yeah.
Where Han just
Had
It
a-
says,
he loves it, but he just uses it for what it's meant to be used for. I don't know.
yeah, it says while Han gave it a certain shabby coolness and a dinged up quality that reflected where he was at that point of his life, this Falcon reflects its owner very clearly in its shape and aesthetic of his needs, even if those needs be a little more space to entertain.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure it's Lando's ship.
Yeah, it's got to be if it's
It's
all
just so-
If it's not Lando's, it's got to be
Stylish Woody Harrelson.
Woody Harrelson's
Wilson's
characters.
ship. Yeah. But I could see it being Lando's just because he's stylish and he likes things to look nice. So
Do you
the
think?
Millennium Falcon looks nice?
Right.
Do you think it has the name Millennium Falcon yet, or do you
Yes.
think Lando calls it something else?
No, I bet Lando it's the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah.
I would almost guarantee it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be my guess.
I'm excited to see this, new look
For it, yeah.
for it.
A little clean, like a lot cleaner look, and
Kind of looks like
it might be funny. Like Han spills something, and Lando's like, "What? You're cleaning that up."
Clean that up. I don't care if you have to use that.
and
Wookiee.
and
Yeah.
Han just waits until he goes and looks at it and just walks away. Just never cleans it up.
Brushes it around with his foot.
Right, just like smears it in.
Yeah. But you know what these hallways actually remind me of? They remind me of the Star Trek hallways on the USS Enterprise.
Yeah, a
With
little
the
bit.
whiteness
How
and the
clean-
clean,
how clean it is. Yeah.
Yeah, like hospital clean.
Yeah. That's kind of what it reminds me of, and also the circular shape of the walls.
Alright, what's next?
Jon Favreau voices a very cool and very important character in Solo. If you guys do not know who Jon Favreau is, let's see here. What else has he been in?
Directed the Jungle Book.
Yeah, he did do that.
The most recent one, the fully CGI one. Directed that. He's a director.
Oh yeah,
mostly.
he also played as Pre Vizsla in Clone Wars.
Yeah,
Yeah, voiced over Pre Vizsla. He was also, wasn't he friggin', let me look at him real quick.
He's been an actor in other things.
Yeah, wasn't he in Friends as friggin', like he was dating Monica at one point? He was
Yes,
like the
could
rich
be.
guy.
Was he?
Yeah, that could have been him.
I swear,
I
looks like,
think it is.
It
Was
looks
he the-
like him.
The big
He's
guy?
done a lot of stuff.
The big guy that's
Yeah,
like
and he
kind
wants
of
to do
shy
he wants to
and-
do like cage fighting.
Yeah,
and just
he's
gets
like,
the crap kicked out of him all the
yeah.
time. Yeah, it's that guy, right? Isn't it the same
Maybe,
guy?
yeah, I don't know.
I'll have to look.
Oh,
it up.
sorry, I'm thinking
Comment below if you know.
different guy. But yeah, no. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, he played,
He did the
Pre
voice
Vizsla.
of Pre Vizsla.
If you guys do not remember who Pre Vizsla is, spoiler, he's the guy who gets decapitated by Darth Maul in their duel.
Yeah.
He's the ruler of
He's got a leader of the
Mandalorian for a while. He's the leader of Death Watch.
Yeah. And then he becomes the ruler of Mandalore
Mandalore.
for a very short period of time
Yeah.
before Darth Maul kills him and takes over.
Yeah.
He's a very cool character. You need to watch the Clone Wars, the cartoon.
Yes, he's
If you have never seen it, watch
A
that.
good
whole
villain.
Watch everything.
a very cool villain.
The character he plays, and I didn't post this, but it's gonna. You see him briefly in the trailer, and it's
Yeah.
that one character with the forearms. He's like
Yeah.
in the tour or something. He's like,
I was hoping he would
Shooting-
play the two-headed centipede
I was hoping he'd play
shrimp.
like a character that we've come across before, a la Greedo.
Yeah.
But he's too big to be Greedo. But somebody like
Yeah.
somebody in that vein.
He's just voicing it though, so somebody else can be the.
right. It's
I mean,
CG.
You can do the same thing that you did to poor what's his name and who played Darth Vader and thought he was going to be in the movie.
Oh yeah, that poor
His voice, and then they just voiced over friggin'
James Earl
Jones.
Jones.
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy.
Hey, at least
Hey,
you were menacing
you were-
looking.
He's still in the costume.
You're still in the costume.
Still in the movie.
Yep.
I would take that.
Oh, I would
Yeah,
take
I
that in a
would-
heartbeat. You could just put me in a stormtrooper outfit, stand in the background, and I get blown up.
Hey, at least
I'll do that.
As long as they don't do what they did with the two princes that were in Last Jedi, and then their scene got cut.
Oh yeah.
Cut the scene. Yeah. Prince Harry, the younger one, he's
Yeah.
kind of upset about that.
Hey, but you
still
you
on
can still
set.
you probably can still get the footage if you wanted it, just so you can
It's
show
going to
your
be
friends.
it'll be on the DVD.
It'll be on the DVD.
or
Yeah,
on the
the
Blu-ray.
Yeah.
the extended or the behind the scenes
Yeah,
stuff.
it'll be
Yeah.
in there. It'll be in there.
This one here kind of drive Jay a little nuts. This topic. Go ahead, Dylan.
Star Wars Daisy Ridley claims The Last Jedi proves Rey is just a cog in the machine. So why does this bother
disagree.
you? Why does this bother you?
It's obviously Rey's story.
Yeah.
Yes.
Rey is the main protagonist of this trilogy.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
She can't just be a cog
no,
in the
she's
machine.
not the cog. She's going to be the
I'll
one
agree
that,
with you on that.
like, because she doesn't really know where J.J. Abrams is taking it.
Yeah.
J.J. Abrams is going to take it and put the focus right back on Rey.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh,
she's
yeah,
going
I
to be
think
the
so, too.
one, because there's no Leia.
I mean, heck, look at
There's, who is there?
Yeah.
Poe?
Finn and Poe.
Rose.
Right.
Red.
gonna,
You could make it
it's
about
gonna be
Ren, I
Rey
guess.
that starts the
But like,
Yeah, she's gonna be the focus of
the
this thing.
rebellion
Last
over
one.
again.
the thing is that Ren and Rey, that dynamic is what is kind of the driving force of the story. Is those two at
Yes.
odds with each other constantly.
Yeah, Rey
And Ren, yeah.
Kylo.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Ben Solo. So no, yeah, I agree with you. I don't think she's
I don't
just
think
a cog
she's-
in the machine.
right.
I don't see how you can do that.
That's like saying Luke Skywalker was just a cog in the machine. No,
Right.
he wasn't.
It was his story.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just like this is Rey's story. That's why I just disagree with her sentiments about it. I mean, we're gonna still get Poe sort of taking over what Leia used to do in the political side of things and the more military
He's
side
not
of
gonna like.
things.
Well, he's
and-
not
yeah.
gonna like the
He-
politics, but
Right, but
the
he's gonna
military
have to
might
do
like.
it. Finn, where does he fit in really?
Yeah,
once it's all said and done? Is he just going to be...
I can see where he might be the more of the Han Solo type guy, even though he's not that kind of, totally opposite characters.
Oh, yeah.
But the guy who kind of just strikes out on his own because he doesn't have really anything to do with the, I don't know. Maybe just I don't want to do this. This isn't what I got away from fighting just to go back to fighting again. Maybe.
Right, I mean, is Poe going to be sending Finn on missions, or is Rey going to be, like,
the good thing about
Finn
doing
things?
The good thing about Finn is that he knows the inner workings of a lot of the ships.
Oh, yeah, and the Empire.
The Empire.
Not the Empire. The
First Order, yeah. So I can definitely see him being, like, the info guy. Like, you go to him for, weaknesses on their ships or, where you need to go on their ship or whatever like that.
But I can see at the end of this trilogy where he'd be the guy that's like, I've had enough of this, and he's going to go do something totally different than fighting.
Yeah.
Right.
Or
I'm like curious to know where this trilogy is going to sort of leave off. Like,
yeah.
Oh my God, we haven't even got to Han Solo movie yet, and I'm already salivating over episode 9.
We got next one is we got Smuggler's Bounty moving to retailer exclusive. What does that mean?
So what that means is starting, and it goes into the article, starting on a certain date, they'll stop sending us out. Like, they've already canceled, like, taking our money. Like, so when our renewals come up, like, for you and I, we got in on the ground floor.
Oh, yeah, we're the very first... got
the very first box.
Yeah.
So that was, like, back in August of one year, or somewhere around there is when we signed up.
Like a year and a half ago?
Yeah, almost
2 years ago. Yeah.
So we'll still keep getting our boxes up until our subscription runs out.
Oh, okay.
And then they won't renew it.
Nobody's going to get renewed.
But we'll be on the email list to purchase boxes as they come out. And they'll be more limited.
Okay.
More exclusive, because there'll be only a certain amount. Like, the problem Smuggler's Bounty is having, and Funko themselves, is coming up with exclusive content for their boxes for all the subscribers that are out there.
Yeah.
So they're having to cut back, and they're just going to go to a retailer sort of...
first come, first serve. Once we run out,
exactly.
We're out. But since we were on the ground floor, we'll still get, like, probably first shot before
We're getting the emails.
Do.
We're getting the emails, like, as soon as they come out, and we can order that day. Other people who have been, just like ordering box here, box there, box here, they didn't subscribe, or, we got the full-on membership. We even got the...
Yeah, the bonus stuff that comes in.
And we'll still get our yearly bonus, like, figure. Like, we got the 3PO trophy that came out this past year.
Yeah.
We'll still get those, but it's just like a first come, first
serve basis.
Yep.
After that,
to get the boxes,
which kind of sucks. It's kind of nice being able to just sit back and just whenever they showed up, they showed up.
But I understand why they have to do it, because it's just getting so popular that
well,
it was sort of diluting.
What it was, I'm sure, was people ordering 50 of them and then reselling them for twice the month for twice the price.
Yeah, probably.
And I think that's one thing they are going to do, though. They're limiting how many you can buy, too. I think I saw that in there when I was reading through it.
I'm sure there's people out there who have bought or had subscription. They never even opened the box.
Oh, no. I bet you people... There's people out there that have boxes of them stacked somewhere. And they're waiting 20 years.
Yep.
And then they'll bring them out and try to sell them for
you'll see them at like
$100 a box or whatever.
Yeah,
you'll start seeing them at Comic-Cons and stuff like that. You'll see it. Or see them on eBay or something like that. You'll see it.
Yeah.
Unopened, blah, blah, blah.
Right. But going forward, I think they'll be even more exclusive once they get into the system of...
Yeah, because they're just going to make a certain amount, and that's all they're going to make, and you don't get it. You don't buy one, you're done.
Right. Capped at a certain amount, so you know that there's only 1,000 of that figure out there, or whatever their cap's going to be.
Yeah.
All right, what's next, Dylan?
A Star Wars toy forced director Rian Johnson to tweak a scene in The Last Jedi. So basically, this all has to do with Kylo Ren's ship. Like, the missiles were originally going to be on the bottom, but then the toys had them on the side, so they had to move.
Yeah, that basically had to go back in and change that whole scene, like the CG of it, to get the missiles on the side.
Side instead of the underneath.
You think, like, there would be like
little
some
bit more-
sign-offs.
There'd be a little more
Like,
collaboration.
okay, this is what Hasbro has come up with here. Is that what it looks like? No. This is what it looks like. We have the picture. Oh, we need to do it like that.
Okay, yeah, and then Hasbro goes and changes their toy to fix it.
right.
Yeah.
Instead of the
around.
other way around. Fixing a multi-million dollar, or, yeah, well, actually a multi-billion dollar friggin' movie.
Right.
In the end, it's going to make billions of dollars.
I think the toy had already been out.
Yeah.
And then, although they could have just, Hasbro could have just switched it and it probably would have been cheaper. And then they would have been that exclusivity for those ones that had the rockets on the
I got the
Right.
ones, before they recalled them or whatever.
Yeah.
That would have been better for Hasbro.
It would have been
Yeah.
better for the collector too.
Right.
If you collect, I don't usually collect the
ships.
I can't. I don't have
There's just
space.
no room.
I don't have
Right?
space for the ships.
I would love to collect everything.
I don't have the
Extra
money.
space.
I don't have the space.
Right. Yeah, two things.
Yeah, there's two major limiting factors. I don't have the space or the money to collect everything. I'm not friggin' what's his name? Steve Sansweet.
No.
I don't have friggin'
I don't have a warehouse. Right.
to store hundreds of thousands of items.
Wish I did.
Oh, me too. I wish I had Steve Sansweet's freaking collection.
If I win the Powerball tomorrow night, I will.
I will. Yeah, well, yeah. I'll start. I'd probably just travel around the country, freaking going to different things, going to
yeah.
different cons, and just buying people out of their stuff. I'll take all your Star Wars stuff here.
Whatever you got, I'll take it.
Drop a big old load of cash on the desk.
What do you think? It's worth all of it?
Next story that we have is Solo, a Star Wars story, tie-in books and comics announced. So,
Yeah, so there are some tie-in books, of course, we knew there would be.
a Han and Lando novel, The Last Shot.
It's a pretty cool cover, if that's what it's going to look like.
Yeah, I think there's just two different covers.
Yeah, there's
Those are-
that
both of
one.
them are
There's
pretty
one with the
cool.
Lando,
Lando
and
and
Millennium
Han.
Falcon, and then
And
Han,
Han
in the
with the
middle.
Millennium Falcon.
And it's also, look,
Blue and gold.
Lando has the
The piece in the middle.
older Millennium Falcon. And then Han
Han
has the
His modified version.
modified version, yeah.
So it's
Because
the
even
same
looks like
ship.
scroll back up to that other one. That even looks like it's even longer nosed. Like even cut off even some of the front of the nose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right up here, it looks like.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
looks like
like
that
right
piece
there,
comes
so-
off. Yeah.
Lines go down.
That's pretty cool.
That
Those
is
are cool. Look, couple cool covers and be interesting books to read.
Most Wanted.
There's another one of the tie-in books. Looks like it might
Be
tell
about
the story with Kira and Han, what their sort of story is,
yeah.
what their relationship is.
And then we have the comic book, Lando Double or Nothing.
Gambling fool.
Yeah, that's definitely his vice, man. Is
Mhm.
gambling and
Yeah.
women,
Yep.
women and gambling.
I bet that's going to be a fair. I
Oh,
don't
and
know if they
it's-
say.
Lando and L3's backstory.
That's how we get his droids.
Yeah, backstory. as
Yeah, I don't
well.
know how many books or comics that's gonna be.
I wonder if he loses his droid in a gambling thing too.
Yeah, 'cause he doesn't seem to have one. He's got Lobot and
Yeah.
friggin' Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah. Or if she dies, gets
Right. He
destroyed.
gets dismantled.
Yeah.
Maybe that's one of the things getting dismantled by a Jawa. On the- Actually, I guess that was in Jabba's palace.
Yeah,
Jabba's
when,
palace.
when they're like hitting him
The
with the
last protocol droid.
iron heart pokers or whatever they're doing.
They're just tearing that one apart. And He's
Uh-huh.
just sparking, and then they're flipping the one over and branding his feet. It looks like.
For what reason, I don't know.
And why it's screaming? I
Yeah,
don't
why
know.
it's screaming, I don't know.
Does it have feelings? Does it have pain sensors? I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
It could have.
I mean,
I mean, maybe that's what it does. Like, goes out there and like lets you know if it's gonna be painful for you.
I mean
Something.
that
Who knows?
R2D2 when he gets hit, he does the wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Noise.
Right.
maybe it's just it screws up sensors in them, and that just throws a power surge into them and makes them do stuff.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah, that conch droid getting flipped upside down. I swear is yelling no.
Yeah. No.
That's one of the best scenes in that movie. Though I love that EV-99 droid.
Yeah.
Ah, new acquisitions.
Hmm.
I love that guy. One of my favorite droids from Star Wars.
Yeah,
We
he's
kind of
really
already
cool.
went through these, but there are going to be. These are the more of the showing you more of the ones that are going to be on the vintage backs.
Yes.
Now I do
So
like.
you got a Snoke.
There you go.
Generous,
You were asking for this. Star Wars Rogue One, Star Wars The Last Jedi, They actually have.
What it is? Yeah, like
Yeah.
No, we don't have. I don't have any out here.
No, we don't.
But the Last
Well,
Jedi
even
ones.
the pop vinyls don't have them.
No, the Last Jedi doesn't say Last Jedi on it anywhere. It's
Right,
kind
it
of
looks like these ones.
And also, they're
Well, that's because it's more like the old school
yeah, they're
friggin'.
yeah.
Definitely looks like Empire
Now,
Strikes Back.
scale.
Or Return of
Can
the
you
Jedi.
tell if it's the 6-inch or if it's the?
Those are going to be the same ones as what I have now.
yeah,
The 6-inch.
6-inch,
The
yeah.
6-inch. Vintage back 6-inch.
Yep.
So it looks like you
Black
can get a
Series.
Han, Jyn Erso, Dr. Aphra,
Snoke.
Snoke, and
Kylo.
Kylo. That's all I see on that picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up in that corner on your left, though, Dallin? That says Kenner. Can you tell what that is?
It's a couple stormtroopers. It looks like, and it says Rogue One on the side.
So there
So it might be that battle tank that they're in. Like
Oh,
in
maybe.
Rogue
Oh
One
yeah,
in
it might be the
city.
whole.
That'd be cool because
The
I
whole
would love to get a figure of the tank driver because you only see him for like a little bit and then he gets blown up. But
That's the 6-inch figure I have that's exclusive. That was at Target.
oh yeah,
Yeah. I think it was a Target
Tank
exclusive.
driver?
Yeah. It's
he's
the
pretty cool.
tank driver from
I like
Rogue
his
One.
helmet.
Yeah.
He's pretty cool looking. But yeah, that's all that that there is. For
I
that
mean, those
one.
are going to be hard to find. You just know it because nobody carried them. Only a few Walmarts around here carried them.
Right.
And GameStops.
Right.
Yes. You
Yeah.
want to go rated GameStop because they have exclusives that
Yes.
you can't
So does
find anywhere
Walgreens.
else.
You might check
Yep,
Walgreens
Walgreens.
too.
Yeah, Walgreens. Yeah, that's always a weird one to me. Walgreens. Okay.
I found some cool
do-
stuff
I
at
do-
Walgreens. Speaking of which, I still need to bring you your stinking
Phasma.
Phasma that I picked up in Vegas
just-
3 weeks ago.
Just remember, take your friggin' Dengar and your
Yeah, I'll take my
Zucca's home.
Dinger. Yeah, I'll take my
Or I
6
steal
scale.
'em.
your 6 scale guys home. They've been here for 2 weeks now.
Right.
Or I steal them. Steal Zuckus anyway.
Yeah, that's a expensive toy. It's not even really a toy.
No, it's a figure.
It's more of a statue.
It's a
kinda.
display
It's a display
figure.
figure.
To show my love for the bounty hunters.
You definitely don't play with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You pose them and you just leave them alone. Quarter scale.
When do you get
Boba
more
Fett.
stuff?
Yeah.
Was that everything for today?
Yep, that was
Okay.
everything for today. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this
43rd, I believe.
Friday 3rd. I was trying to
43rd
think.
episode?
I was like, I get mixed up because for some reason I wanted to say 19, but then I realized that that's not right. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this 43rd episode of Red 2 Chatter. Jay, where can people find you?
You can find me exclusively on
Exclusively.
on Instagram at JWilsonByDesign, and I have quit Twitter because there's a bunch of dummies out there.
Did you get kicked off? Did you get banned because you hurt
No,
someone's
I didn't
feelings?
get banned.
'Cause you had-
You get
They're
trolls.
just a bunch of political idiots that post on Twitter that I don't want to read. So I've just stopped
Understandable.
being on Twitter.
Understandable.
Understandable.
You can get banned off of Twitter just for like saying bad things to someone else, though, and you can get banned off of it.
There's just so much stupidity out
It
there.
is so bad. Anyway,
That's
won't
why,
go
that's why I
into
don't do social media.
Right.
See,
Actually, I would
you're
like
coming to my side. You're slowly moving to
I would
my
like
side.
to start a whole nother show
So-
that's just political rants because that would be more. That would be fun too.
yeah, that would be funny.
See, I've got. He's coming to the dark side over here.
I only have a Facebook. That's it. And I have.
No,
a-
you have a YouTube channel. Well, we do this YouTube channel, so
Yeah,
I guess
yeah.
I can't say I don't do any social media.
But
I'm on this
I wouldn't
show
really
and I'm
call
doing
this social
social
media, though. I would call it just a broadcasting network.
Yeah, because we
Yeah.
don't give like well, I guess we do give content out, so I don't know.
I
But I'm not typing a bunch of stuff, being a troll.
Yeah, right.
I don't do that.
If anything, we're gonna
mean,
get
if you've
trolled.
ever been
Yeah, if
into
we're gonna get
YouTube
anything,
Trump
yeah,
comments.
You can say whatever you want. I don't
Right.
care. It's not gonna hurt my feelings.
Yeah, no. And then I'm also on YouTube as well, under Major Glitterix, linked down in the description below. Having a lot of fun over there, so please go check me out. And then, yeah, that's about it.
All right.
That wraps it up. We'll
All
see
right.
you next time, guys.
Bye!